Good morning children. Welcome to the chemistry online class. How are you children? Hope all are doing well. In the last class we have completed chapter 5 separation of substances. Today let's begin with a new chapter, that is chapter 6 changes around us. Children, what do you mean by change? How can we define a change? We can define it as an act by which a thing forms or becomes different than its previous self. In everyday life, we come across many changes. These changes are taking place in different ways. For example, change in shape, change in size, change in color, change in state, position, etc. Can you give some changes that are taking place around us? Some of the changes around us are our growth of a plant, digestion in our body, respiration, ripening of fruits, rusting of iron, melting of ice into water, blooming of a flower, tearing of paper, formation of curd from milk, etc. Various changes are taking place around us. So we can group these changes. We can classify these changes into different groups. In this chapter, we have to learn about some types of changes. First one is slow and fast changes. What is a slow change? The changes which take place over a long period of time are called slow changes. Some of the examples are curdling of milk, growth of a plant, changes of seasons, rusting of iron, ripening of fruits, etc. Then what is a fast change? The changes which take place over a short period of time are called fast changes. Some examples of fast changes are a spinning top, bursting of a balloon, burning of a cooking gas, bursting of crackers, burning of paper, etc. Next type of change is reversible and irreversible changes. We can do some activities based on this type of changes. Let us do first example. Take a balloon and blow it. Take care that it does not burst. You can see that the shape and size of the balloon have changed. Now let the air escape the balloon. What happens? The balloon retains its original shape. Now let us do another example. Take a piece of paper and fold it as shown in this figure. We have changed the sheet of paper into a toy aeroplane. Now unfold the paper again. What happens? The paper retains its original shape. Consider another example. Take some dough and make a ball. Try to roll out a roti as shown in this figure. Now we want to change it back into a ball of dough again. What happens? Is there any change in that dough? In all the three cases, it is possible to get back the material with which we started. It means that the changes occurring in these examples can be reversed. So, these are reversible changes. So, what is a reversible change? A change in which an object can be recovered in its original form is called a reversible change. Reversible change is a temporary change. Some of the examples for reversible change are melting of ice, stretching of a rubber band, folding a cloth, inflation of tires, salt dissolved in water, etc. Now let us repeat the same activities with a difference. Take the balloon and blow it to its full size and tie its mouth with a string tightly. Prick it with the pointed tip of your pencil. What happens? It bursts. Was it possible to get the balloon back to its original shape and size? Consider another activity. Take a sheet of paper and tear into small pieces. Can we change the shape of the paper same as before? Now roll out a roti from the bowl of dough and bake it on a tawa. Was it possible to get back the bowl of dough again? In all the above three cases, it is not possible to get back the object from which we have started. The changes that we have studied now cannot be reversed. These changes are irreversible changes. So what is an irreversible change? A change in which an object cannot be recovered in its original form is called an irreversible change. Irreversible changes are permanent change. Some of the examples for irreversible changes are curdling of milk, growth of a plant, cutting of a tree, bursting of crackers, burning of wood, etc. So that's all for today's class. Today we learned slow and fast changes, reversible and irreversible changes. Hope all of you understood this topic. I have attached a corresponding video URL, test questions and notes. Copy the notes and attend the test questions. And children, don't forget about your assignment. Submit your assignment before the due date. See you in the next class. Thank you, children.